Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Thanos, issue number 1. Alright, this was pretty good. This was pretty damn good. Alright, let's get talking about this. This is Zero Sanctuary, part 1 of 6. Zero Sanctuary is a double entendre there because, yeah, he ain't giving no quarter. But on top of that, his ship, this is the prototype to the Sanctuary 2. In fact, it might actually be the prototype to the Sanctuary 1 also because it's prototype. Anyway, this is way back in the day. This is prior and just at the very first meeting with the Magus. This comic book, dude. I'm telling you, this is good. All right, so we got Teeny Howard on writing, Ariel Olivetti on art, Antonio Fabella doing colors, VC's Joe Caramagna on letters, Jeff Deckel on color art, and a whole bunch of people doing the variant cover art, including Joe Rubinstein and Jason Keith doing the Hidden Gem cover. All right, and I'm actually really disappointed. Jim Starlin is the creator of Thanos, and yet I don't see that here. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Anyway, so basically, Gamora is in space aboard a ship. I don't know who she's talking to. I think she's just talking to the ship, but the ship is supposed to get angry at some point, and yeah, so she's giving her life story to this entity that she's speaking to, whoever it is, off camera, whatever, and she doesn't want to have to do it again. Definitely doesn't want to do it when that individual gets angry. So, yes, this is Gamora giving her version of details. Of the details of her falling under Thanos' rule. And that does happen by the end of this issue. So, although we're getting stuff, like everything that happens in this issue, besides the last couple of pages, is stuff that she would have had to find out because someone told her. Like, she wasn't there for this stuff. So, this is all weird. Anyway, Thanos and his crew, bunch of different orders that he's got together, different elite kill teams, and just the place keeps on expanding. The place expanding so quickly that sometimes a door will be someplace where it wasn't, or there'll be a wall where there used to be a hallway or a door. These guys are bored, and Proxima Midnight is here, and Ebony Maw is like Proxima Midnight is here. Again, this is freaking a long time before the events of the where we first met the Black Order. But she's got a trident at this point instead of her big golden spear. It's a big golden trident instead. Hopefully, we get to see when she switches to the trident, or maybe, or the spear, or maybe this trident becomes the spear. I don't know. Anyway, sick. All right, Corvus Glaive isn't here yet. Ebony Maw isn't here yet. Excuse me, Ebony Maw is here. But he's a neophyte. He just joined this team, and he's very outspoken in a way that very few people last long enough to finish a sentence where they disobey or question Thanos. But Ebony Maw does it in a way that he's not murdered for what he does. Oh, he almost does get murdered, but he doesn't. So that's cool. We start to see the machinations, the subtle manipulations of Ebony Maw prior to him actually becoming the most important person amongst the most important people in Thanos' crew. Anyhow, so they're just going around killing people, and it seems like it's just pacifists that they're killing, so the crew isn't feeling great about this. Like, this is boring. Thanos needs to get his hands dirty once in a while. He doesn't see his mistress Death, even though nobody else sees her, obviously. He stops seeing her. She starts to become like mist. She's obfuscated from his vision if he doesn't kill once in a while. So he starts killing some of his own crewmates once in a while. And shortly after he kills somebody, they wind up getting marching orders to go to another planet to do some more murdering. This is weird, and Thanos is just in bed all the time, so he's really depressed. This doesn't feel like the typical Thanos we know. It's a different take on Thanos. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with exploring a different way of looking at this mad titan, By the way that the opening of this begins, it almost feels like Teeny Howard is suggesting that there could be a second Mad Titan. This is purely me speculating. All right, and maybe somebody, if not Teeny, maybe somebody at some point will decide, hey, maybe we'll have given him competition, constipation, back in the day. Maybe we'll give him a little bit of I'm doing it again. A rival back in the day for the head butcherer. Maybe. I don't want to get too into the details of this comic book. The rest of the comic book, because it is worth buying. This really is good. And also, first appearances in here of the pre-Black Order. Bunch of characters in here that they were the inspiration, I guess, for the future recruitment for his Black Order. In the next issue, we're going to see the formation of the Black Order. So, yeah, original members maybe, but it's more than that. We also see when he first sees Gamora. We've seen different versions of this before. What we haven't seen is that Gamora has seen the face of Mistress Death also. The only other person who ever did. And that is the reason why Thanos doesn't kill Gamora right where she stood, right in her hiding place. We're supposed to find out a whole bunch more about Gamora as these stories continue, and I can't wait, because this is a very new take, while still staying very true to the origins that we know of Thanos. This is an unexplored territory. This is a different take on it, and I'm interested in seeing where this goes. It could completely bomb. Anything could completely bomb, but for right now, this issue is giving me really good vibes about what we're about to read in the next 5 issues. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be here for all 5, because this was pretty badass. I enjoyed this. A bunch of things that you're not going to like, but I think that the things you are going to like, I think that they'll trump those. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.